Good morning. We are live this morning over at Health in Motion on the west side of Wausau. I'm joined by Ben Solheim. Ben and Health in Motion are a finalist for the 2024 Small Business of the Year Awards. I'm Brian Otten. I'm the marketing director at the Chamber. And this is the sixth in a series of 8 videos that we're conducting with the various finalists for that award. And so, Ben, welcome.
Thank you.
And good morning. And thanks for hosting me. I shouldn't say welcome. This is your headquarters. Ben, tell me a little bit about yourself and Health in Motion.
Yeah, so I'm Ben Solheim. I'm a father of 3. I've been with Health in Motion for 10 years now, actually. Tim Thorson actually founded Health in Motion in 1994 from Rhinelander. What he was finding is that the hospital-based systems he was working for were just not making physical therapy as accessible and easy to get to the consumers what he thought our profession should be. And so he's been a pioneer for us actually for a long, long time to get people access to physical therapy. And so that's what he did to start Health in Motion up there. And so we did that for quite a while, and then opened up another location in Tomahawk and then Eagle River in 2001. I joined forces with him in 2014. We opened up a clinic downtown Wausau, actually, right above Malarkey's, right above their stage.
Okay.
Awesome having them warm up in the
Nice.
evening. But yeah, so we actually we outgrew that space after about 2 or 3 years, and decided to look for something a little bit different for space, and ended up building this building here in 2017, and it's been great. We now have 9 locations all across Wisconsin and one out in Pennsylvania. So.
Wow. Yeah, I saw in your application that there was one out in Pennsylvania. Tell me a little bit about how that
Yeah,
one
I know
was
it's a weird thing, right? Like, why would you have one there? So we actually had a guy who was from Pennsylvania come to join us in 2016, maybe 15, something like that. 15, I think it was. And he loved it so much, but wanted to move back home in 2019.
Sure.
2021, sorry. But was like, you know what? I think what you guys are doing here and what we're doing here is going to stick out like a really nice, bright sore thumb.
Sure.
Or like it's going to shine there.
Okay.
And so he said, can I bring Health in Motion back home? And
Sure.
so we did market analysis and a bunch of debating, like, what do we want to do here? And for sure, we said, yeah, let's do it. And now we've got multiple
That's cool.
therapists over there too. So.
That's cool. That's great growth. And I was lucky enough to be here, I think, for both. There might have been a ribbon cutting and a before that even a groundbreaking
Yep.
at this site. And so been fun to watch your business grow. When we talk to the other finalists for this awards, and I've been doing this for a few years, the process to become a finalist involves completing an application.
Yeah.
That application really forces you to kind of look back at where you came from, where you're going. Was there anything that really kind of stood out when you were forced to kind of go through that process?
Yeah, I've always known that we've been involved in the community throughout the years, but it's one of those things that we just do it because that's just what you do.
Sure.
You give back to the community you live in and serve. And so I sometimes have a habit of just doing those things and then forgetting about them. But us having to look back, it was really neat to see all the collection of stuff that we've done. Like, oh, that's right, I remember that now. Yeah, we did do that. Right? It was just brought a smile on my face going through the application process to see all that stuff.
Yeah, and that's important stuff. We see that with a lot of members, a lot of finalists for this award too. That it's important for businesses to have kind of a community role, and you guys do it well. So again, is there anybody? And you've mentioned a little bit of the history of the organization. Anybody that you'd like to kind of give a shout out to in terms of your business's success over the years that you'd like to recognize?
I don't think any one particular person, but one of the things that we've worked really hard to do is to hire ideal team players. And that's, I think, something we've done really, really well. I think our employees have actually really outperformed even some of our expectations of how we've done stuff. It's just a matter of we're limited only by people. Once we can get good people, man, we're off to the races and we can go. We can fill schedules. Our employees have really stepped up and shown in so many ways that it's just, that's the reason why we're so successful. We do quality work. We provide insane value to the patient who's coming through here, and have a great experience. And they happen to tell their friends a lot more about it.
Nice. Good. Anything else that you want to add before we kind of wrap things up, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, we're just so very excited to be a finalist for this award. It's really neat to be able to see the Wausau Chamber recognizing the businesses in these various ways and being able to highlight their membership in such a great way. And so honored to be one of those finalists. So thank you very much.
You're welcome, and well deserved. So we're about a week away now from the Chamber's annual business month. It'll kick off in April. On April 2nd, which is next Tuesday, we'll begin things with the Civics Bee. We've never done this event before, but it's going to be an opportunity for local middle school students to compete, to sort of show off their knowledge in terms of civics. And it's a national program. There's some great prizes. That event will be held in the afternoon of Tuesday, April 2nd at the UW Center for Civic Engagement on the UWSP at Wausau campus. A week after that, then on Tuesday, April 9th, that's when we have the Small Business of the Year Awards program out at the Hilton Garden Inn in Rib Mountain. It's a great program, really an awesome opportunity for us to celebrate local businesses together. We'll have a lot of previous recipients there. We'll have this year's finalists. We'll learn who the recipients are. Melissa Langman and Eric Morotek from WAOW will be the MCs for that event. The week following that, on Thursday, April 18th, is the Business Expo, kind of our Super Bowl really for the Chamber, largest Chamber Expo in the country, and we'll be out at the Convention and Expo Center in Rothschild for that event. I encourage you to attend. That program, or that event, is open from noon to 5 p.m. for the public. So if you're not an exhibitor, that's the time when we'd like to see you out there. And then that's followed by the Fun at Expo program in the evening with lots of food and drink from local members. We wrap up Business Month on Monday the 29th with an HR program, which will be held at NTC. There's details about that program, all the programs on wausauchamber.com. So thanks for watching. We have 2 more to go. Krieger's Bakery will be held tomorrow, their interview tomorrow at 1 p.m. And then on when I get back from some vacation next week, we'll be sitting down with the final finalist, which is Restlawn Memorial out on the north side of Wausau. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next interview.